An incredible woman in a golden mask shaped almost like a mustache. Princes hug her, and the ruler of Dubai treats her with enormous respect, and everyone thinks she is his wife Hind. But no, she is the nanny, Mama Noora. No one has seen the ruler's wife for 44 years. She has been hidden from the entire world. But the nanny is shown to everyone, and she even has her own Instagram page with hundreds of thousands of followers. Today we will tell you how her life unfolded, what this strange mask on her face really is, and why the nanny is shown to the whole world, while the wife is kept hidden. Stay until the end. This story will shock you. Let's begin. There is a rare video where you can see Mama Noora in her younger years. In the footage, 17-year-old Hind Al Maktoum, the future First Lady of Dubai, sits beside her nanny. A young girl with long dark hair, sitting quietly as Mama Noora gently brushes it. A touching, warm moment full of tenderness. This video reveals something very few people know. Mama Noora was with the family long before Hind became the wife of the ruler of Dubai. She was Hind's nanny, and later she stayed with the family to help raise her children. For decades, Mama Noora was always beside this family. She raised 12 children of Sheikh Mohammed, among them Hamdan, the Crown Prince of Dubai and one of the most famous members of the royal family. She was with him from the very first days of his life, carrying him in her arms, teaching him to walk, supporting him through difficult moments. For Hamdan and his brothers and sisters, Mama Noora became a second mother. While Hind was busy giving birth to children, the nanny became the one who spent the most time with them. Each child passed through her hands, receiving her care, her love, her guidance. But Mama Noora did not stop with one generation. Today, she can already be seen with Sheikh Mohammed's grandchildren. A new generation of little princes and princesses knows her as the loving grandmother who is always by their side. But wait, there is something we haven't said yet. This golden mask on Mama Noora's face, covering part of it. For those unfamiliar with Arab culture, it looks mysterious, even strange. What is it? And why is it worn? This mask is called a batula. It is an ancient tradition among women in Arab countries. It used to be a symbol of status and femininity. Girls would start wearing the batula after marriage, marking their transition into adult life. The batula is made of thick fabric soaked in a special mixture that gives it stiffness and a metallic shine. It is usually gold or silver in color. The mask covers the forehead, the nose, and part of the cheeks, leaving only the eyes and mouth open. Why did women wear it? The metallic shine imitated real gold for those who could not afford actual golden jewelry. And it also protected the face from the harsh sun and blowing desert sand. The climate here is unforgiving. But times have changed. Today, the batula is mostly worn by older women. Younger Emirati women prefer more modern forms of traditional clothing, the hijab, the niqab, or simply the abaya. The batula is slowly fading into the past. And now, the craziest part. Mama Noora has an Instagram account, almost 200,000 followers, photos from official events, posts about the royal family. And the First Lady of Dubai? Nothing. No Instagram, no photos, not a single public appearance. The nanny posts pictures with the ruler of Dubai while his wife remains in the shadows. How is that even possible? On Mama Noora's page, there are dozens of photos showing different sides of her life. Meetings with famous people, participation in official events, moments with members of the royal family. For example, one post shows her meeting Tunisian singer Latifa, one of the most well-known artists in the Middle East. Mama Noora writes about the honor of welcoming such a guest, and hundreds of comments praise both Latifa and Mama Noora. Another post is dedicated to the government program called the Happiness Card, a social initiative launched by the UAE. This shows that she doesn't just live in a palace, she actively takes part in the life of the country and supports important initiatives. And here is something truly touching. Under photos with guests, she writes, "My daughter," or "my son." In Arab culture, this is a special way to express warmth, closeness, and respect. It tells a person, "You are not just a guest, you are like family to me." For Mama Noora, who spent her whole life being a mother to other people's children, this way of speaking comes naturally. She sees people through the lens of maternal care, even those who simply visit. But the most interesting thing is that Mama Noora's page features not only her own photos. There are many posts about events in the royal family, congratulatory messages for national, religious and personal holidays, photos of family members at official events, and announcements about important occasions. And the fact that this account is run on behalf of Mama Noora says a lot. She is trusted to be this voice. She is allowed to show moments from the family's life. This is an incredible level of trust and respect. But how did Nanny become a member of the royal family? In Western culture, it seems almost impossible. A nanny is a hired worker, a professional who does her job and leaves when the children grow up, no matter how close she was to them. But in Arab culture, everything works differently. A person who raised children from infancy is considered almost a parent. This is not just a servant. This is a family member, especially when it comes to a royal household where trust and loyalty are valued above all. In the Arab world, there is a concept called murabia, a woman who raises a child and holds a special status. She is treated with deep respect, listened to, and loved almost like a real mother. Mama Noora is exactly this kind of murabia for Sheikh Mohammed's children. She spent their entire lives with them. She knows them better than anyone else. She was there for every important moment, the first steps, the first words, childhood illnesses, school years, growing up, weddings, and the birth of their own children. For Prince Hamdan, she is not just a nanny from childhood, a memory hidden somewhere deep inside. She is a living, real part of his life. A second mother, someone he trusts completely and loves sincerely. In photos and videos, you can see how Hamdan hugs Mama Noora. Not formally, not for the camera, but genuinely, with warmth, tenderness, and respect. Just like someone embraces their grandmother. He kisses her on the forehead, holds her hand, smiles next to her with that honest smile you simply cannot fake. And it's not only Hamdan. All of Sheikh Mohammed's children treat Mama Noora with enormous love. She is present at all important family occasions, weddings, celebrations, official events. Her place is always with the family, in the front rows, right where the closest people sit. From nanny of young Hind to caretaker of grandchildren. From a person who once came to the palace to help with the children, to someone without whom this family can no longer imagine their lives. Mama Noora has walked an incredible path. She reminds us that family is not only about blood, it's about those who stayed close throughout your whole life, who loved, cared, and supported you. Her story is a reminder. Sometimes the most important people are not the ones with titles. She is not a princess, not the ruler's wife, yet her place in this family is one of the most significant. Have you heard the story of Mama Noora before? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. See you soon.